That's a good sign. Well, hello. If you're watching this, you must be interested to know, how did I get to Dallas? Well, it started with this really terrible drive over from Plymouth to St. Paul Union Depot here, all the way down to Lot D, because, you know, we're not going to pay more than $2 a day for parking. And we're going to catch the Route 54 bus to the airport. And today we're picking up Frontier Airlines, MSP to DFW. We are going to be in the front row. We got upgraded from the exit row over the wing for a total ticket cost of $90 all in. I did the bid up thing. I did a poor bid for $15 and it worked. I'm taking my regular size backpack. Yeah, we're gonna shove this into the sizer when we get in there, and it's very concise labeling. So I've got about less than an hour and a half till boarding begins. I don't think that's going to be a problem getting through TSA, but we'll see. And at least there's no substitute shuttle buses for the light rail. Will it be like last time where I just walk straight through TSA and then I still have a bunch of extra time? It's less than an hour till boarding, even though we do have an upgrade for the seat. We don't have an upgrade for boarding. Oh, I can already see it from the windows. It's a Saturday afternoon. It's not bad. Maybe not walk straight on, but not bad. No problem. It is totally fine and totally slow, and that was the next closest thing to walking straight through TSA. Guess let's walk the terminal. There are benefits to having an aisle seat. I mean, in row one, I'm steps away from the front lavatory. And if there's any kind of problem in the cockpit, if the flight attendants can't help, I guess row one is like next in line to help. In any case, we'll get a snack box because it's not going to be very scenic on the aisle, but it's nice to be moved up, especially with a poor bid. Plane's on final approach now. It's just coming in from Dallas, so we'll just take it back to Dallas tonight, right up front. This was my last warm weather trip for 2025. That Frontier operated a direct flight between the Twin Cities and Dallas is nothing short of amazing, considering their most popular routing anywhere in America believes an 8-hour overnight layover in Denver is the most practical way people want to get around. And their demand-based pricing with carry-on, seat selection, and refundability all costing extra means some people pay several $100s per person to fly Frontier.
From the cockpit, my name is John Howell. Along with Garrett Abed, we'll be taking you there.
Now that we have our pilots' full names, we experienced a routinely upward takeoff from runway 17. After sunset, I bought on board a snack box. One of two such offered on Frontier flights, this is the decidedly less sweet of the two. It reminded me of what Amtrak used to offer on the Pacific Surfliner in business class. The ubiquitous cheese spread was the clear winner for me. I wish there was something more savory and chewy included. And no, a tip line was not offered when paying by the only way possible on Frontier, credit or debit card. The a321neo's front lavatory has to be the most spacious being constructed today among smaller double-engine aircraft. It's got the traditionally less overstated Airbus-style placards. Everything was working as a one-year-old plane should be expected to be in the state of, and though the hand soap did not hold a candle to Amtrak's brand, none have yet to do so, it did the job. We arrived at DFW's Terminal A, where I really should have used the GoPass app to schedule a light rail and microtransit ride. I thought that the motel shuttle would pick me up on the rideshare level, but no, I was one level too far up. And after an hour, I had to turn to a Lyft ride when I got tired of calling the motel in confusion. Yes, it was a major blow to my transit navigating. I should have taken the microtransit. Super 8 North DFW was less than $70 per night, and these images don't accurately convey how much it smelled like air conditioner filters that had never been changed. I've slept in worse smelling motels with less comfortable beds, but the lack of a breakfast or palatable coffee, combined with the indifferent staff, wrote this place off my list of future stays. Okay. What kind of light is this? It's that kind. Big bed. Some kind of chair. The view. Oh, there is the food truck. Huh. I balked. I just got a regular sandwich and some pork rinds and something sweet. Pecan pie, I think. Yeah, that's about right. I guess I'm saving it all for Buc-ee's tomorrow, right? The next day found me in rideshare vehicles operating as microtransit, light rail vehicles, and across Dallas and Plano by foot on my way to Buc-ee's in Denton. If you want to see how I facilitated that, check out the video already posted on the channel. The following day after saw me taking TexRail to Fort Worth, Trinity Metro's brilliant Orange Line BRT, and eventually winding up in Grapevine, where the British Food Emporium set up the possibility of my return flight on Sun Country having some interesting in-flight snack options, if I could nail down the package size and contents to be sufficiently non-liquid. Sun Country flies out of DFW Terminal D, the international terminal, where we're sure to see some larger jetliners distributing passengers across the globe. Whiling away layover time on DFW Skylink is the right way to spend idle time here. These are the same model people mover vehicles as Heathrow Airport utilizes.
Please hold on. We are approaching base E1 for B19. Make sure you have all of your belongings and watch your step as you exit. The next stop serves gates B23, B40, and the Grand Line. Board here for all C and E gates.
Well, I'm here way too early for someone without checked luggage. Let's see if we can do some plane spotting. It's very easy to decipher. We're somewhere up there. Oh yeah, you're right there at the bottom. Currently at our gate, a Lufthansa A340. And a Qantas A380 right next to her. Jetting back around to Terminal A, I catch my aircraft inbound from MSP via the east parallel runways, and a landing that didn't look very soft at all, but maybe I was just too far away. That's our ride. As far as airport concession prices go, the 7-Eleven in Terminal D isn't too gouging. Probably explains why it was so busy. That would be a very convincing story if I hadn't eaten the best sandwich ever today. We have moved over one Well, I'm glad I got that very small grainy video of the aircraft because I will not get to see it until I'm in it. It's that weird corner gate, D16. Oh, I know this part. It's the extreme malaise at flying back to MSP part. Yeah, this always happens no matter where I'm at. Today it happens to be in DFW again. Okay, let's go. It's cool that Sun Country utilizes the international terminal at DFW. It's far less bunched up than the other terminals. DFW's design is such that the older parts had to be modified to create a security threshold some 20 to 30 years after it was open. The present-day updating program the airport is undertaking has had great results. I have received the Hero pamphlet. I wish. This flight was, as I purchased it, for just under $100, an exit row seat with plenty of legroom on a relatively full flight. It was one of Sun Country's elder Boeing 737-800s, but having always been with Sun Country, it had no exotic languages adorning its placards.
It was a spectacular day, so we'll see what we end up with, but we really appreciate having you on board. An hour and 48 is a pretty short flight time, but our flight attendants have been on board the airplane since about 7:30 this morning Central Time. Leg number 4 for the day, and their only personal space and working space is in the galley. So if you're out and about throughout the flight, if you can please stay clear of the galley to let them do their job a little bit more efficiently. We really appreciate that.
Sun Country recently announced a merger with Allegiant Airlines. Little is known about it at the time of editing, but I feel like there's possibility there for good results. Both offer similar prices for fares and are both amenities on-demand ultra-low-cost carriers. Sun Country will get some new destinations from the merger, both in the domestic bread and butter routes as well as vacation destinations. Guest service qualities for flight crews and support staff seem similar as well, as long as they maintain a pricing edge over the big three airlines and keep all their public missteps below that of Spirit and Frontier. I'd say the new airline that will come from it will be better off. My second flight out of DFW with Sun Country in 2025, and it was more or less the same onboard experience. Save for this flight's snack options were chosen at the British Food Emporium in Grapevine. Both the scampi flavor fries and the prawn cocktail flavor crisps were not at all any kind of flavor I was expecting. It was a tad less intense than Canadian all-dress flavor, but with each having its own umami. Very hard to peg down on my first taste experience. The rest of the flight was an approach from the south, turning base over the Dakota County suburbs for an approach on the longer parallel runway. The takeoff roll was very drawn out, but the landing much more concise. The taxi around the apron to Terminal 2 saw us arriving further down the concourse than we had departed with Frontier. Today I needed only to return to my van parked at Union Depot via Metro Transit bus route 54, same as I had come in, save for having to get off the bus in Lowertown proper due to catching a through running 54 bound for Maplewood Mall that doesn't stop at Union Depot. I will say one thing to MSP Airport's credit. There are plenty of bathrooms between the gate and the bus station at Terminal 1. Yep, here we go. My nemesis. Command me.
Please, keep moving forward.
don't care if you said please, I know what you mean. Next time I'm here doing this, it'll be around my birthday in December. So it'll be nearly dark at 4 p.m., right? I had to check when the next 54 was coming. Had to see if missing a bus was worth peeing or not. It's not that bad, but I will make the bus and the bathroom. Oh, that's not what Google says, but it still means we make it. And then there's also that Southwest transit bus that you can take over there and park at that station. That's on my side of town too, that might work. Or I could get a job with Delta. That is such a bad wording of it. Come on, Duluth. And where do they think they are going? Oh good, it's articulated. All right, let's break it down. Microtransit in Dallas, no, that's not gonna work. Light rail in Dallas, better than the time before, but still not very frequent. Tex rail, really good. Weinberger's Deli in Grapevine, oh yeah, the best. Super 8 Motel, North DFW, don't do it. We'll see about when we get back there. As for me, in December I'll be going to Chicago for my birthday, so look forward to that. Thanks for watching. Don't get run over by the Greyhound. Thanks for watching these Texas videos. A couple long-form videos from DART and TexRail will come around, and more Chicago content too is on the way. I'll see you on the next one.